Costa Rica is expensive. At least, that's what everyone says. On my way from Nicaragua to Panama, I will be traveling for 10 days through Costa Rica while trying to spend as little as possible from my $1,000 budget. Because everything I save goes to charity. Welcome to the crazy Costa Rica travel challenge.
Hola, buenos dias, Robbie V from Costa Rica. So since today was actually the same day as yesterday, a lot of painting, we finished the school, I figured I might do a little bit of reflection on this crazy Costa Rica travel challenge. So where do I even begin? Alright, first thing I guess is not spending money for 10 days in one of the most expensive countries, maybe the most expensive country of Latin America. Yeah, it's insane, you know. Something I really realized is money is power. It's just as simple as that. You know, it sounds all good, oh, you're not spending money, you're saving everything, but you're really dependent on people. Because if the people don't help you, especially when you go extreme as I did, you know, you might be able to starve or you sleep under a bridge. So you really rely on the kindness of the people you're with. And that feeling, you know, not being able to decide, all right, I'm going to do this, I'm going to eat that, it's poverty. It really is poverty. Then Costa Rica. Wow, well, thank you, first of all, Costa Rica, for keeping me alive all these days. It's like, I never hitchhiked so much as I did here. I practiced a little bit in El Salvador, Nicaragua, but hitchhiking is a great way to meet travelers and to exchange stories. It is great. It's a great way. It's a cheap way. It's a fun way. Only thing is, it's quite exhausting because you feel obligated to entertain the people in the car. You're not gonna sit there and be like, all right, I got my ride and now, you know, I'm gonna stare out the window. You have to be entertaining, you have to be fun, you know, because the people, they take you along, you know, you have to do something back. Then the couchsurfing, you know, great way also to meet locals. I really enjoyed that as well. I've been couchsurfing through Couchsurfing, the website. I stayed at Gail's place and I stayed here in Bribri with the locals of Bribri, which was awesome. They live so cool in the nature here, beautiful in bamboo and everything. I really love that. It's a great way of getting to know the locals. I met almost no backpackers, which is, it's alright for now. I really like to meet locals, but yeah, it will be nice to meet some backpackers, some Westerners again as well when I get to Panama. And last part was probably the toughest, like food-wise. You know, I brought some bananas, some cookies from Nicaragua, but yeah, the first week I was really struggling with that because I was eating, well, I was doing a lot as well. I was traveling, I was walking, I was filming, you know, so the couchsurfing hosts were nice, they prepared me food, but still I didn't really have lunch. Breakfast was a bit scarce, you know, so yeah, I was struggling a bit with the food as well. But yeah, I'm still here, I'm still well fed. Like at a certain time I got like pain in my teeth as well. Like it was gone when I started eating better again. So that might have been something. That was definitely the worst part about this experience. Yeah, what else? 10 days in Costa Rica. It's been the shortest I've been traveling so far. And I'm tired, really. 10 days is a short time for Costa Rica, especially when you're traveling all over the place, want to see everything. You know, it's been really exhausting. I got so many impressions and it's just like fragments, you know. I cannot really process it, I cannot really enjoy it even here. It's beautiful, but I'm just full, you know. I can't, you know, appreciate it. I can't see like, oh wow, that's beautiful and be in peace. I'm full. There's no more memory card is full. So that's been quite a while, and just thinking of everything I've done, you know, just starting off in Liberia, going to the church, and these people were so kind and it was so fun to hang out with them the first day. That really gave me confidence that I could do it. Then I went to Santa Teresa, which was beautiful, near the beach. and Juan was very nice with Lucas, so that was really nice. And I had a fun touristic day. Went to waterfalls, went to the beach, spent nothing. So it's possible, people, in Costa Rica as well. Then I went to San Jose, which was a great hitchhike, one ride thanks to the sign. Went to Gail, first couchsurfing, then I went to Gail with her foundation. La Carpio, the slums, that is something I will never be able to forget, you know. Like, for instance, in Mexico, I still see the boy from Oaxaca Street Children. Like, he reminds me of what I'm doing, and like, I met the people there as well. Like, for instance, this girl I met, she was just drinking coffee and like nothing nutritious, and like this, yeah, it was tough. It was really tough to see that, to be there, to see how tough they live, especially since I'm like sometimes doing luxury stuff as well. It's hard to reconcile those two worlds, but it helps me, it fuels me to see what's important in this world. It's not the bullshit, it's not the movies, not the celebrities, it's these things, you know, being able to live together in harmony and peace. And for that we have to help each other, alright? So that really made an impact on me. And yeah, University of Peace, just, it was fun to be there at the campus, really cool stuff they're doing. But the best thing was meeting Gail. Like, she's an angel, she's so inspiring. Everything she's done is crazy, you know. I walked to slums and barrios, and in Guatemala City, for example, with men who didn't dare to leave their cars. But here Gail's walking all over the place, and everyone loves her, everyone knows her, so you feel safe as well with her, and you know, the things she's doing. I'm really happy I chose for this foundation to donate my money as well. So yeah, Gail took me as well here to Bribri, where she's doing also a lot of work. She helps them. Yeah, this is a beautiful place, you know. I've seen the Mayas of Chiapas. They lived pretty poor, but here, you know, the Bribri did well for themselves. It's beautiful. Yeah, just look where I am. And they're really kind as well, you know. I mean, I didn't even mention my challenge or anything. I just sort of, you know, pushed myself like, yeah, I don't know where to go. I might sleep in the school, in the construction area. And they were like, no, you can stay here, we have food for you, you know. So they were really kind. They have a very interesting philosophy. They know how to live with nature, which is something we Westerners fail at majorly. So yeah, and tomorrow I'm going to Panama, day 10. Then it's closed. I'm gonna hitchhike. I have a bed for tonight. I'm sleeping again at the director of the schools, his mother's place, where he's at as well. So tomorrow Panama, I didn't spend a dime. It's crazy. It is really crazy. Would I do it again? No. Not like this. Not like this. Feeling so dependent, so poor. No, I prefer to take my own path. You know, to be able to say, all right, I'm paying now. As well, you know, there are things definitely I take away from this. I love hitchhiking, I love couchsurfing, I love meeting locals like you do, traveling like this, avoiding the tourist traps. So I'm definitely gonna hitchhike again, I'm definitely gonna couchsurf again, you know, definitely gonna, you know, do it like this as well, but while spending money, you know. I mean, if you couchsurf, it's nice to treat someone on a meal. If you hitchhike, it's nice to give someone a present or some food, you know, along the way. So yeah, definitely stuff I take away, but never like this hardcore. Yeah, that's basically it, you know, just unloading on you. And so yeah, that's $1,000 to the Costa Rica Humanitarian Foundation. Gonna donate it tomorrow to Gail. The fun stuff is as well, you know, Gail's going to use it to buy furniture for the library I was just painting today, so the children can read their books, you know, grow smarter, eventually become the future of Costa Rica, you know. And that's the last realization I really want to share with you, you know. Like, I'm changing the world here, you know. And that is for a long time something I was thinking, I want to change the world, but I don't know what to do. Well, here I'm doing it, painting a library. I also told the chill, I'm donating the furniture, so you need to study hard here, grow a bright future. But it is really like that, In the Netherlands also, changing the world, it's so massive, the whole world is so big. But you don't need to change everything, you just pick up a brush, start painting, painting a school. Go volunteering somewhere, make a donation, and you're changing the world, You don't have to do it alone. We're doing it together, man. And I'm meeting so many people here in Costa Rica, also in other places, who are working so hard to change the world for the better, So instead of watching a movie, go paint a school, instead of a night of extreme alcohol abuse, go help a friend, instead of sad and being depressed, even though that is sometimes the reality. Smile to your neighbor, and appreciate that everyone can have a tough day. You don't know what other people coming from, so assume that they deserve compassion as well. So change the world and make it a better place. Peace.